Senator Chuck Schumer and Senator Kirsten Gillibrand. New York's two senators are now calling for fellow Democrat Governor Andrew Cuomo to resign. This extraordinary move is in response to several women accusing Cuomo of sexual harassment and a report that claims his administration misled the public about the number of nursing home residents who died of COVID-19. It's hard to oversell the significance of this joint statement from Schumer and Gillibrand released tonight. It says, confronting and overcoming the COVID crisis requires sure and steady leadership. We commend the brave actions of the individuals who have come forward with serious allegations of abuse and misconduct. Due to the multiple, credible, sexual harassment and misconduct allegations, it is clear that Governor Cuomo has lost the confidence of his governing partners and the people of New York. Governor Cuomo should resign. Shortly after this, Congressman Joe Morelli, also a Democrat, also called on the governor to step down, saying, quote, the allegations against Governor Cuomo are deeply troubling. It has become clear that he cannot continue to effectively govern and provide the leadership our state needs during this critical time. For the good of all New Yorkers, the governor should step down so that we can focus on the important issues facing our communities. Now, the governor has denied he ever touched anyone inappropriately, and he said he's sorry if he ever made anyone uncomfortable. He addressed the allegations again today during a coronavirus briefing conference call.
I'm not going to argue this issue in the press. There is still a question of the truth. I did not do what has been alleged, period. Let the review proceed. I'm not going to resign. I was not elected by the politicians. I was elected by the people.
That review and Attorney General independent inquiry, two lawyers have been assigned to that. Meanwhile, the Assembly is starting an impeachment inquiry, and the state budget deadline, April 1st, that's quickly approaching. So this begs the question, if Cuomo continues to rebuff calls to step aside, how effective can he lead? How effectively can he lead? Atia Collins called up a local political science professor. She joins us now with more on this. Atia, where does all this stand?
Well, Adam, Governor Cuomo does not have to resign. As an elected official, he is able to stay in his position until he is impeached and then convicted by the Senate. But one local political expert says doing his job might prove challenging as the governor is losing allies and power in government. Governor Andrew Cuomo is finding himself in a tight spot as state senators, assembly members, and members of Congress on both the Democratic and Republican side call for his resignation.
These are not good times for Andrew Cuomo. I know he's defiant. I know he says he won't resign, but his power is becoming more limited every day.
The problem is the governor is losing his allies, and Timothy Nealand, a professor of history and political science at Nazareth College, says this will limit Cuomo's negotiation powers on things like the state budget and COVID-19 efforts.
It's going to be very difficult for him to go to Washington to make these kind of appeals, again, because in many ways he's going to be seen as sort of an empty suit or a placeholder because he's lost the support.
Cuomo is facing two scandals at once. First, the Attorney General's report claiming he undercounted nursing home deaths. Second, the growing number of accusations of misconduct and, in some cases, sexual harassment. If wrongdoing is found and lawmakers determine to move forward with impeachment, it would require a 2/3 vote in Senate. Professor Nealand says this could happen very quickly, especially now with pressure mounting against the governor.
He can say he's not going to resign all he wants, but he's still going to be powerless and defenseless as people begin to accumulate more evidence against him. And so, he's backed himself into a corner. The problem is he's nowhere to go. He's burned every bridge possible. After being governor of New York, this is it. This is the end of Andrew Cuomo's career.
It is important to note that at the time, these are just allegations against the governor, and that is the basis for the call of resignation. The Governor Cuomo, is not facing any criminal charges stemming from these allegations of misconduct. Reporting in Rochester, Atia Collins, News 8.
All right, Atia, thank you for that live report. All of this happening so quickly, but we are on top of it, and you can find the very latest updates on our social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, but also, of course, RochesterFirst.com.